Futurecast.
All right, the Roadshow crew just mentioned the CVS 5K, so let's talk about that. If you're getting ready, if you're a runner, t-shirt and shorts, that will do it because very warm and already pretty muggy out there. Let's take a look at our comfort index in terms of those dew points. On average, 68 today, and yeah, that's borderline uncomfortable, so you'll be sweating pretty easily. Make sure you bring along the water, stay hydrated. I know it's only a 5K, but it doesn't take very much movement today to get the sweat going. Tomorrow, down to 56 for a dew point, so we have a cold front which will kind of clean out the atmosphere. Then down into the mid-40s on Tuesday, a secondary cold front really drying out the atmosphere as we go towards the middle of the work week. Now, on live Pinpoint Doppler 12, some good trends developing if you want to avoid the rain showers. We have some rain showers here in northeastern Connecticut. They continue to move in this direction from the southwest to the northeast, and that's actually been good news for us because it's avoided the sprinkles in downtown Providence. Now, as we go throughout the morning, there's still a threat that some of these showers could pass on through, but it's fairly low. You can see around 20% from the late morning into the afternoon. So it's possible we don't get the rain showers at all. But if we do, there's enough humidity in the atmosphere where any shower could turn into a pretty heavy downpour, albeit a brief one, but you don't want to get stuck out there under one of those without some protection from the rain. So if you're watching the race, for instance, maybe bring the rain jacket, poncho. If you're running it, you may actually want that downpour because it's so warm and humid out there. All right, we have a nice view here of Narragansett Town Beach, some good waves rolling towards the coast. Temperature in Down City, Providence already up to 71 degrees. Those dew points are high at 67 degrees. Winds are out of the south at 9 miles an hour. You can see a lot of activity as they get ready there for the race. 73 right now in Tiverton, and our temperatures showing up with some 70s already in Fall River, Newport, Charlestown, and Westerly. Into the mid to upper 70s we will go today. Notice that skinny line of precipitation I was showing you on the radar. Some good trends as I've been tracking this morning. It's kind of shrinking up, which is kind of what we expected. So even though this will start to aim at Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts, it may not have much left to it in terms of moisture. Speaking of moisture, there is a ton of moisture just offshore from the Carolinas, but this batch I am expecting it to miss us to the east. And then this front moves through later on tonight, but this one looks like it'll be a dry passage. So as that front pulls through tonight, most likely we avoid those rain showers. So we can track the showers going hour by hour. I'm going to go right after race time. This is 11:30 this morning. A shower, a downpour is possible, although most of the time it's rain-free. That's kind of the story for today. Same story as we go into the afternoon. So not a washout. A lot of the time we just have some hazy sun and some clouds and very high humidity. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Pats Raiders. Sure, a shower is possible, but most of that game will be rain-free as well. Then that cold front passes through late night. This is around 4 o'clock tomorrow morning when hopefully most of you are sleeping. It swings through, and then behind it, some drier air, but still relatively mild air for this time of year as we'll stay in the mid-70s to start the work week with some breezy conditions. Today, mid-70s at the coast with that onshore flow. We go inland, we're talking mid to upper 70s. Again, more clouds than sun, but we'll get some clear pockets of sun here and there in those areas which pick up a little bit more in the sunshine department. You could easily get to the upper 70s or even close to the 80-degree mark. 78 Burrillville, 77 Cumberland, 76 in downtown. And the further east we go into the afternoon, I've cooled it off a little bit because that's where that disturbance will be sitting. Doesn't mean a washout, but a few lingering showers and clouds are possible. 75 in Seekonk, 73 from Middletown down to Little Compton. Look at the Patriots forecast. If you're tailgating or going to the game, a slight chance of a few showers or downpours. So again, the rain jacket, not a bad thing to take with you, but I think most of the time you may be okay in the t-shirt at the game because of the humidity. And those temperatures will stay in the 70s all the way through the fourth quarter. It's not the kind of day where the temperature drops a lot throughout the late afternoon. And again, the Pats will have no problem with the Raiders. The Raiders, they don't like the humidity. They're not used to it where they're from in California. So I think the Pats will have the weather advantage as well. Not that they need it, because again, it's the Raiders. They're not very good. 7-day Futurecast shows mid-70s tomorrow. We cool things off a lot Monday night into Tuesday. So we're back into cool nights and pleasant afternoons for the middle of the work week. Don't forget WPRI.com, the place to go for more weather updates.